We have our quarterfinal on the way. TH versus WFZ. Many of you would expect the human versus undead, but that's not the case, as we have TH switching to Night Elf once again in the matchup against WFZ's undead, of course. So we had one clear favorite, thinking that TH would still play human, but apparently he's not willing to do that anymore after being defeated by Happy for a second time at WGL. So yeah, I'm curious what he's playing here, because how do you predict this? I don't think you can.
Yeah, when TH plays Night Elf, normally it's about expansion play, 2-base and stuff. But, I mean, he's so good, he plays random all the time. He can just very well play straight up 1-base Demon Hunter, I imagine. So, first hero choice with the alt Ancient of War at the green should be Demon Hunter. A Warden would be a great surprise. Demon Hunter it is. And for WFZ, DK as well with the Ghoul build. Not the newer Happy build with a Graveyard early on and few Ghouls, but just good old standard DK Ghoul opening against Demon Hunter. This is looking extremely, extremely normal so far.
Yeah, and seeing WFZ playing normal is kind of not normal. He always has these kind of weird builds, going Fiends against Night Elf, going this 4 Ghoul build against some Orcs. But, okay. TH with a very passive creep route here with the Ancient of War next to the Ogre, not at the Mercenary camp or anything.
A player's forces are under attack.
They're taking it slow.
Yep. One step at a time. Enraged Liam, thank you for the 9-month resub. Wisp scouting in the main, wanting to see the first hero choice. And there we go, sees it now with a DK. And Wisp safely makes it away as well. TH finds the gloves, which is probably the worst item actually he could have found nowadays. But it's something. And walks over instantly for some harass.
Oh yeah,
looking reminiscent of Foggy.
Let's keep these mana burns coming in. But there's Aura first, so no coil. So burning mana, not that impactful. Last hit. TH got it.
That was close.
Didn't he? Yeah.
No, WFZ got it. But the demon is very close now to that level 2. Needs one more ghoul, and that will be enough. Tech begins faster on the Night Elf side. That's pretty rare to see.
Super close.
That's because WFZ went for the 3 ghoul move out instead of 2 ghouls. And, oh, the Trapper goes to the demon. That's level 2. Of course, only small early game moves, but looking pretty good so far for TH.
I agree. Only 40%. The greatest progress for the undead. More ghouls coming in. No Hunter Soul just yet, but it's way too early for that. Scouting for an expansion already. Sees there's a Wisp, okay. But that just gives his position away to the Night Elf.
The player's forces are under attack.
Have we ever seen TH play off-raise as Orc, by the way? Like, if you're gonna off-raise against Undead, the normal choice would be to do it as Orc, but...
Yeah, he played Orc against Glomanti in the WGL qualifier.
Yeah, not against Undead, though.
To show him that tower pushes are completely useless these days. And, yeah, 3-0'd him.
Dude, TH's map presence is so good. Killed 4 skeletons already with a detonate. Wisps always looking in the right position. DK creeping heavily delayed.
Yeah.
Not even level 2 yet.
And WFZ has some cool moves on Equiles, like creeping the Magi in the north, creeping the entire shop. It's like special Remo creep routes, but the Chinese way.
Look at the Wisp Scout again. Dude, this is ridiculous. This Wisp timing is absolutely outstanding. Gets the detonate off as well. TH can't really threaten this. He's too far away, but WFZ doesn't know. He doesn't know where the demon is. So this is too dangerous now to go for the marketplace. So he has to fall back, has to go elsewhere.
He's close to level 3. It's the 2 skeletons away.
Yep. An expansion is coming up, and if that one doesn't get cancelled, this is a nice early expo. So, how greedy is TH? If he's super greedy, he's gonna go Panda now. Safer play is the Naga. And look at the 3 archers. He knows where the ghouls are gonna go, or at least he has a good idea. 3 archer harassed. The demon kept on creeping. He got level 3. TH is playing this so extremely well. It's scary.
Yeah, I mean, if I know about special creep routes of a player, TH knows for like weeks or months. So having a Wisp in position to punish this is not like super revolutionary, but it's anything but lazy. He checks all the boxes right now.
Tavern Hero is denied here, though. That's a little bit annoying for TH. Can't hire the second hero too easily. And the Skeleton sees the expansion. That should be a possible cancel. For ghouls, the damage from them isn't too bad. When the archers, if they're caught off guard alone with no hero support, they're gonna die very fast.
Naga for TH as well. Expo cancelled. First thing that goes according to plan for WFZ in this game. Trying to chase this Wisp around, but the archers take care that he can set up another expansion. Surround maybe. Slow is nice and helps and gets it. Ooh, the Demon Hunter. It's a double kill. Naga on Naga action. Oh, is it? Is it? Oh, mana burn kill. They die at the very same time.
Classic Naga play right there. A little bit sloppy by WFZ. Honestly, he should have been able to save that Naga, but okay, it's a 1-for-1 trade, and more importantly, the expansion was cancelled and is still not being re-established. Skeleton still over there scouting. And yeah, TH's game plan here seems to have been foiled. Lumber is still low, can't set that new tree up too easily. So the question is now, TH, is he gonna change gears and actually tech to tier 3 instead, or is he still gonna try with the Expo?
Nagas are coming back with on level 1 very quick. He built a Hunter Salt, so without a Keeper, of course, no mass air play. Demon Hunter gets the middle close to level 4 on the other side.
I love that. I love that he keeps on creeping the demon. Early level 4 is so good on him. He's basically going to be unkillable. 1 of mana steal gets sold. Marketplace has some claws to offer, but doesn't buy them.
T3 is about to be finished, and then it's Lich and Orb time. Yeah, level 4 on the demon is great, but having only a level 1 Naga with less than 500 HP, isn't that just an invitation to nuke her all the time? There's no staff yet.
It is, but as long as the demon remains alive, that might still be okay. Mana burns coming in, getting that fiend kill would be tremendous, but that one seems to be getting safe with a statue and the Black Citadel. Fiend is protected. But 1 ghoul killed at least. Creeping further delayed. The DK did get level 3, at least. Now with the Dryads hitting the field as well. The double slow from the Naga and the Dryads is pretty good. And TH would love to find more pickoffs here before the full tier 3 timing comes to fruition.
And he knows that undead experience is key to victory for WFZ, so stealing the Murlocs, not too bad. Gets a circle for his efforts as well. Last one for WFZ, if I'm not mistaken. Nuke on the Demon Hunter too, but no mana for WFZ.
TH falls back. He knows the Lich is going to be coming out at any moment and gets towards the shop and will most certainly be going for the invul here. I hope at least.
Staff.
Telestaff instead. Okay. It's a shop coming up as well. Oh, the Moonja is looking great, by the way. Wow, he was able to save tons of mana on that one.
Unlike in Reforged. It's fixed, right? It is.
Yeah, I think so. Did you also see the clip from
Insup? Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
This is a book. This is a book.
There's so much juice.
Oh, Insup is so great.
WFZ trying with the counter expo. He is probably the top undead who's most fond of counter expanding, not only in this matchup but also against human. Oh, but this army is not too big. Colnova, everything flying onto the Demon Hunter right away. Does have the invul now, but not popping it yet. This is not a big army by WFZ.
Nope.
Good riot micro, by the way.
He really wants the town portal on the DH, but there's an invul. And good control, of course, starting to kill Dryad slowly now, but it's only 1 fiend. Piercing damage really isn't too great. Heal scroll use keeps the Demon Hunter even longer in the fight without using that TP or the invul. For lightning, that is the potion. The Naga will fall for the second time. Dryads are blocking, and this time WFC can't get the counter kill. Level 2, finally. Yes,
Demon is hurt though. The Nova is available soon again. So WFZ does actually hold. I was not expecting that. And I wonder by TH, was it the right choice to not snipe out the ghouls instantly? The focus fire there wasn't the absolute greatest. The kiting or the saves on the Dryads, the pulling back was really good, but the focus perhaps lacking a little bit to be desired. The Demon's coming back from the main though. Is bringing in his staff now as well. He's fully healed up again thanks to those Moonwells. But now the Moon Juice is almost gone. Naga goes for a new heal scroll. And more Dryads are coming in. The Demon is back. Still with no boots, unfortunately, which makes me sad. But level 4 is still certainly pretty good.
Sees more value in the staff, I guess. 3 Fiends. The perfect counter to Dryads. An expansion is about to finish. Even the piercing damage can't do too much anymore. TH is trying nonetheless. As I said, 1 staff only. We have Blight. No tower support. And ghouls are almost gone. He brings in new ones from the main. But what can these two do if they're sniped quickly, which they are now?
DK trying to stay away from the Demon Hunter's mana burn, but will get burned in the end.
But it's a big lack of damage just for 1 mana burn. Lich rises up to level 2, can be burned again to deny the next Nova.
He's dead. Maybe. If the Lich falls, the Orb falls, and that's going to be a big problem. Naga coming in, trying to transfer something, but not quite fast enough.
He brought the potion on the Naga, but yeah, little too slow. Good damage roll right there. Continues his rampage with a Fiend kill. We have an Abomination for more right-click damage, but his slow arrow is so effective. No Orb means pretty much no damage on the heroes.
WZ dropping down to 40 supply, now even to 37 with the next loss. The Naga might be in trouble though. There's no TP any. Oh no, there is on the Demon Hunter actually. But the Expo standing in the first Narrow finishing soon is going to be quite the big help over here.
Just right clicks. Desperation right clicks. But without mana, it doesn't really work. The Abomination will fall. Good concave. Naga is safe, close to level 3. Staff out. And getting the big kill. 36 supply. And despite this early level 4 on the Demon, he gets the level 3 Naga without any problems. Great play by TH.
Yeah, and the double staff always so good in the Demon. You run in with him, you tank a lot, you burn a lot, you drop low, staff him out, and then heal up at the Moonwells, telestaff back in. One of the big strengths for Night Owl's late game. And now more and more numbers coming in. Amazing trading here over the last couple of minutes. Catapults TH up to a massive supply need now. 18 supply lead, in fact. And behind this, it's not even like TH is completely all in. He's starting to transition now into tier 3, so Bears and MGs will become available soon as well.
This was, yeah, only Dryads, which is kind of easy to deal with on paper. Nova right clicks, but again, this Demon Hunter will not fall. He's always perfectly equipped for the occasion. Lich is back, okay. Has a potion, okay. But the damage is meaningless.
Demon gets staff back again. Moon Juice is ready again. But the telestaff is actually not ready this time to rejoin right away. So TH is going to fall back with everything. And WFZ does hold at the Expo, but more Acolytes were lost. Plenty of units were lost over time. So WFZ still reeling at only 48 supply. 63 here for the Night Elf. And yeah, tier 3 is coming in. Pretty close to done. Actually now.
50%, 40% remaining. He has so much gold though. Double heal scroll and invul with only 1 available shop. Speaking of shop, I like the shop edition at the expansion. Could have been the saving potion if he builds it earlier, but of course he has no time for that. Nerve tower up, 2 acolytes, so WFZ close to 2 bases again. But speaking of close, Demon Hunter is close to 5.
Picks up 1 more acolyte right there. Decent mana burn, but engaging onto Blight into these towers isn't too easy. Dryads looking for more kills. Fiend there gets saved. Naga once again in trouble, but quickly moved to the back line by WZ. Keeps the second hero safe.
TH is dying.
Dryads now standing in the middle of everything. Looking for more pickoffs, looking for more kills. Trying to get to that Naga, but seems to be protected. But he's also stuck against the corner.
DK is kind of surrounded. Has to use a potion. Big investment on items. And now it's the first hero fight. TP out by WFZ. And there's no Necropolis at the expansion. Has to go for the main. It's free reign for TH over the Haunted Gold Mine. And that's a kill this time.
Drive piercing damage, of course, not the highest. So TH is going to opt for killing the Nerope first. WZ is coming back from the main. Finally able to assemble a decent force, but perhaps not quite big enough yet. Losing the Nerope here is big. Means no constant slow on the demon anymore. Who's, of course, the biggest threat in this Night Elf army.
Oh, and there's no destroyers, so imagine the first Reju and Roar. Disease Cloud will help a lot against the Dryads. Rising number of fiends as well. Quite impressive how long WFZ holds this. But it was a long time of a transition for TH. Wellspring upgrade, Bears, close to level 5 Demon Hunter, Orb of Venom.
Players' forces are under
All that
attack.
good stuff.
Would have loved to see an anti-magic potion as well, but instead goes for the heal pot and the demon's back. This staff usage has just been outstanding over and over throughout the course of this game, increasing the mobility and momentum of this Night Elf army by so much. Again, Acolytes get... I don't know if this gold mine has ever been mining with 5 Acolytes. And now, Nerope Tower once again under threat. WZ has to react quickly. 2 bears now coming in. Roar is in the mix as well. And the demon is about to be level 5. One more kill required.
Okay, Bears should be sniped soon, but he's nuking the DH again, despite there being a heal potion. I don't know. Abomination spread the disease, taking care of the bears now to protect the fiends to keep that damage up for now. Level 4 uses that additional mana immediately. Lich and Demon Hunter right-click battle. These abominations are melting. Level 5. Would love to see Evasion 3 actually, as much as he's nuked in this game.
But with the Demon Hunter gone, this is suddenly only Dryads. And yeah, Dryads are good in the late game, but the later it goes, the worse they become. So TH, despite a good game so far, his transition isn't looking the greatest. Yes, he's adding in bears, but mostly it is still Dryads, which are now getting taken out one after the next. Another one falls. Another level up for the Naga, I believe it was. And the Lich is close to 3 himself. DK has more coils to be used. Demon Hunter is severely missing in this fight.
He's gonna be back in a second. Bear versus Fiend trade. Actually staffed out. It could be a second kill. Disease Cloud is working nicely in the south at least, but for WFZ. He needs more healing. Maybe even a scroll. He has the gold for it. Could save like 4 units with it. There we go.
Demon Hunter getting chipped away at little by little. He's gonna drop low. Once again, the coil comes in. Staff! Not ready, so he has to TP out, and WFZ once again holds at the expo with, once more, severe losses. But he holds.
He holds indeed. 40 supply. Experience swing again a little bit towards TH. Cannibalism. Actually nice here now. Lumber is an issue for WFZ all of a sudden. He used all the ghouls. Only 1 remaining.
This is a pretty fun game.
Yeah.
WFZ is actually holding on over and over and over again at the expansion.
Players'
Can he
forces
turn
are
it
under
at some
attack.
point though? No level 3 evasion. It's level 3 mana burn. And Mountain Giants coming. He doesn't want to deal with the piercing damage anymore.
So 2 in production. I think he has 1 already, right? Yeah, he does. Okay, so 3 MGs. That's a really good number. Lots of taunts are going to be coming in. Will be disrupting the undead micro. Finally, ghouls being remade now. Lumber, as you said, was a big issue. 1 Nerobe is up at the expansion again. But the army is very small. 1 A-bomb, 1 Fiend, and statues. The heroes supposed to do the heavy lifting here for WFZ.
4-3-3. But is that enough? 2-1 upgrades on the Dryads, plus Roar, plus 5 and 4 heroes. This time got a heal scroll as well. 3 Mountain Giants in a second.
And if they all pick up the sticks, this will be easy kills on these buildings.
Yeah.
And this shop has also been a great help for WFZ. Losing that one will be hurting.
Boy just goes to the base. He's trying to intercept reinforcements, so it will be an 80 versus 50 supply fight. And the siege begins.
there's no way you can repair against that, right?
No. Swoop,
Mother
swoop,
eats the
swoop.
Coil Nova Fog Lightning, so already less than half HP, but the shop is gone. No more item support here for WFZ. He bought one more mana pot before the shop was lost.
He has 2 heal potions as well as a mana potion on the DK. And a healed scroll, so big investment into items. But yeah, it feels like TH has enough. Like, oh, I need something to break your base finally. And yeah, Mountain Giants are doing well.
Yeah. Big mana burns coming in over and over. Barely any spells to be used here by WFZ. The army is shrinking and he taps out GG. TH, after a long fight, takes map 1.
Yeah. That was a nice effort by WFZ, fighting for a long time. But it was pretty clear from the early game that TH has the upper hand here. Nice effort, but is it the right decision to focus the Demon Hunters so much?
Yeah, maybe he should have gone for the Dryads a little bit more, especially with their having been a narrow at the expansion for so long. Perhaps the control on the Demon Hunter could have been there with the tower. Go for the Dryads instead. Was a really close game, actually. Like, if WFZ just has like 2 more minutes for production and then gets up to a 70 supply, suddenly this Undead army, it killed like everything that's not Mountain Giants.
Yeah, the uptime
But especially
of the
the early game impressed me really heavily by TH. That was so good. His wisp spread and his movement across the map, just outstanding.
He's gonna need that on map 2 as well as it's a big one. Concealed Hill next. Thank you, Sky City, for your Prime sub.
So, Concealed. Not the easiest map for Night Elf to creep on. On Echo Isle, certainly much simpler to creep with a demon when you don't have Ancient of War support.
Could actually see a Keeper here for some reason.
Good old Keeper Fairy Dragons.
Yeah. Let's go. By the way, didn't you do your hair for 2 streams in a row, Remo?
Yes.
That's lazy. What about our female audience? It's plummeting because of this.
I'm sorry, man. I gotta get the new hair product. Next stream, boys, I'm gonna be, and girls.
2 days of partying, huh? But no time to go to the shop and get some hair product. You have one job, and that's to look good.
Yeah. Neo, you know me. There's actually tons of hair product in the house.
Yeah.
Let's not kid ourselves. But no, today, you know, I'm feeling so at home, comfortable, and natural with you guys that you know, didn't feel the need.
Okay, that excuse is so good. I'm gonna let that pass. No fine for you.
So let's go. Map 2. Concealed Hill. Hill.
Yeah, 1-0 for the favorite, who would be up against Focus in the semis. WFZ in the upper right of CH for Lucky Future, Happy's Clan, and TH for the Rogue War. It's also like a battle between these 2 clans, who's sending 2 players into the Final 4, with of course the better chances for RW.
If TH plays against Happy, perhaps in the grand final, you think he's gonna off-raise Night Elf as well?
No. I think the chances of playing Orc is higher. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna play Human. Or do you think he broke him in Shanghai?
I could see him playing Night Elf, actually. Like, especially considering the way Happy plays. He's very predictable. He plays his, you know, patented Happy build, which has severe weaknesses early game. Maybe TH could find a smart build against that or something.
Well, he has 1 week of time, right? December 23rd. What day is today? I know it's Sunday.
15.
15? Okay, so more than a week. Yeah, finals on Monday. Always great. I guess there must be a reason. Something else might be scheduled for that Sunday. So, DK Ghouls and Demon Hunter again. No Keeper.
Super straight up play.
Yeah.
Demon, tech, and expansion somewhere along the way. Shouldn't the best counterplay to tier 2 Dryad expansion be a tier 2 counter expansion with heavy fiends?
Players' forces are under attack.
I guess it all depends on the timing. Like, if you're heavily out-teched, then bears dismantle you, or like even the first mountain giant could be big. Or you have a game where the demon hunter is just absorbing all the damage like we had on Echo.
Idea is though, like once you have 2 towers at the expansion, Dryads kind of can't kill it. So could be good. I don't know. Mentos
so
Me, thank you very much for the 10-month resub.
I guess that's why it's up for like how the tech timings are.
Almost ancient of war denied. That was close, but TH
Forces are under attack.
is not making that mistake. Oh, it's Coil first. Well, that's annoying. Mana burn comes in now, and soon there's going to be no more mana left. And again, WFZ isn't even able to finish the first camp. It feels like this demon is doing more than he's supposed to.
Well, he's killing, or
Oh.
almost killing a ghoul. That would have been way too much, of course. Both with claws. Helps the demon hunter a little more at the moment. This is very, like, ultra old school, right? Rushing to the Night Elf base trying to kill wisps.
He could. Is that a wall off? Oh, it is. Oh.
Feels like TH is realizing this as well. Like, oh, wisp, you can stay at home.
Kind of
Players'
dangerous.
forces
Like,
are under attack.
if 7 ghouls were to run in there, there's no way to get into the base for the Night Elf.
Kind of risky if he plays the staff game as well. Not that he gets trapped. But I guess he gets
Gonna
staff.
go boots this time. Seems like he's not a fan of the boots.
We have to talk some sense into him next WGO.
I mean, staff is really good. I get it, but what about those boots, man?
DK
Like,
got
getting
it.
the boots. Yeah. For the Naga second. Of course, if you go for telestaff plus boots, that's really heavy investment. So, you know, a little bit too much gold, perhaps. So I can understand the skipping of boots, but
A player's forces are
I always
under
feel like the
attack.
demon's only a real demon when he has boots.
Gets a
Like
shot.
the last game when he was chasing the DK for the mana burn, only thing I was thinking was with boots that would be so much easier.
Oh, but I love the staff here.
Dude, the Wisp plays again. What
Yeah.
the hell, TH?
This time he's gonna get a ghoul. Oh, no. Little miss micro. Help from the turtles. It's blocked. Okay. Getting away with the black eye. That was dangerous. And the presence of mind for TH. So great. He got boots now, Remo.
Boots of speed, hell yeah. That's what I want to see. Question is he going to give him over to the
Players'
Naga or not?
forces are under attack.
You know what I want to see? I want to see it on the demon. Keep those boots on that demon.
Is WFC going for the... What's he doing? Rushing over with a bunch of ghouls and the Naga. Is he so sure that TH is creeping this?
He did scout it with a skeleton, so he does know. Last hit does go to TH, but here comes the Creepjack. One archer is certainly going to die for this. Perhaps even a second one. Naga, second hero as well for the Night Elf. Demon in a bit of trouble, but he's able to run it off.
It's a lot of normal damage for WFZ. So what can the Naga accomplish? Not too much anymore. Was it worth it to run all across the map for like 2 archers?
Not really. And imagine if the DK had been level 2, he would have been had the aura, would have been there much sooner. Like this Wisp staff play, all that delay, and the level 2 denied, once again having massive ripple effects. And the demon's almost level 3 now.
And the DK has no aura, and he's up against Boots Naga. Okay. Did you learn a new word, by the way? Ripple effect twice today.
A player's forces
I haven't heard
are
that
under
before.
attack.
Yesterday I saw documentary about
Ripple effects?
like space and alternate universes and stuff like that. There was a lot of ripple effects going on. You know, I love my astrophysics, Neo.
I know. TH gets the middle. Oh, is he? Overlord says no so far. I feel like...
Computer said no.
I feel like WFZ is not really in a position to contest this.
It's taking a little while. This is not the most efficient creep camp of all time. The skeleton gets the last hit, dude. Oh, that would have been sick.
Oh, Warsong battle drums. That's also very good. Low damage from Night Elves, kind of. Until there's Roar, and then can be dispelled. So, battle drums help. 2-1 heroes for WFZ again. Also low.
Once again, Tree of Life expansion coming up. Pretty passively placed in the main base, kind of. So this is going to be a rather late expansion. Could certainly be a counter expo attempt again by WFZ. And as we established earlier, he is fond of that play style. Shredder coming in as well.
Okay.
Dryads are rather lumber heavy, actually. So he's going to help. Also makes transitioning later easier, of course.
3 big upgrades for WFZ. Lich plus Orb, Ghoul Frenzy, Destroyer upgrade. But so far, it's only tier 2. Doesn't really need the Destroyers for now. But of course, nice to have. And TH contest is over. Deny is creeping again. No level 3 DK for such a long time.
The player's forces are under attack.
Sweet trap. Has to be aware that there's mana burn level 2 for the nuke. Didn't get it. Lich is there. Okay, here we go. Frenzy Ghouls plus Nova plus Frost Arrow. That is... should be a staff in the Naga. That's actually a kill as the staff was on her. And it's a town portal as well. Dude, WFZ is so explosive. Oh. Okay, walks it off. But for how long?
Another archer dies. WZ finding his footing again in this game. Item distribution there perhaps not the best. The TP and the TP was in the Demon Hunter and the staff was in the Naga, so there was 2 ways to save the Demon, but no way to save the Naga. Normally, you want to split those items.
It's about coverage.
Give the TP over to the Naga.
And counter expansion by WFC. One fight. And there we go. Greed.
And this time, TH is not in the best position to heavily pressure this and find more and more favorable trades. But he's gonna get a quick level 4 here once again. Naga experience once more, a little lacking behind. Tier 3 coming in now for the Night Elf.
Okay, that's gonna be late Bears, late Orb. Late Mountain Giants. But I like how he has this Engine of War in the middle to take care of the hill. But red spot for WFC as well. This is starting to feel like powerful undead heroes. Especially with the Sublets.
Nice find there as well. So this is going to be just both players going to 2 bases and powering up. No cancels, nobody going into upkeep just yet.
So where to go from here? There's still a red spot for TH. And I guess then it's 50-50 when it comes to experience. But of course 1 spread on 3 heroes. And TH playing on duo. Disease Cloud ready for the incoming abominations. This time Necropolis to be able to TP on this bigger map. This is gonna be an interesting late game. WFZ of course has to have great fights. You cannot slip against TH. You cannot allow any mistakes. But I feel like his chances are way better
Yeah, absolutely.
than in game.
Late game, Night Elves on 2 bases will oftentimes go for Hippo transition. But TH hasn't shown that yet. It's always a danger as well. Hippos can just be webbed and rendered useless, whereas Dryads should always have at least some value. But, as mentioned earlier, the longer the game goes, the bigger the armies become and hero levels rise, the worse Dryads become. So, I feel like TH needs to start a transition here soon.
How many ghouls do we have?
He does, with MGs.
2 ghouls, 1 abomination. Against Nature's Blessing. I'm not sure if that's enough damage, and WFZ agrees. Nova on that Naga. The staff is still on her. Tries to transfer it and gets it this time. Naga survives.
Yeah, almost punished there again. The item distribution still not the greatest. Invul forced on the Demon Hunter as well. But mana is starting to drop low. Another burn coming in against the DK. There's one Nova still available. Going for the Demon Hunter. Might be a TP forced.
Dude, how great was the Dryad control that TH has not a single disease cloud on his Dryads?
A town is under siege. A player's
And that's
forces are under
certainly
attack.
nice. The A-bomb is still there. Able to spread more disease. First MG finally hitting the battlefield, but no upgrades yet for this MG, I believe.
I haven't seen them. TP out by WFZ. Causing some trouble. Forced some items, but didn't get the kill.
TP just for the Shredder? I feel like he could have stuck around there. Could have looked to keep on trading. But okay. TP's back. Kills off the Shredder. The lumber isn't insanely high yet, so this Shredder loss might hurt over the course of this game.
A player's forces are under attack.
But more MGs are coming. Hardened Skin is in the works as well. But WFZ is powering up more and more. Big army already at 65 and more production coming.
This abomination, though, is a guaranteed loss. Gives it up. Main gold mines, 4,000 in. But yeah, Hardened Skin is a big upgrade. Makes them so tanky. No level 3 Lich is an issue. No level 4 DK. A little problematic as well. Sacrificial Pit. And more abominations. Upgrades on the units. 1-0 for the Fiends. 1-1 for TH's army.
Wagons would actually be a good addition here. Whenever there's... late game is going... yeah, so high in numbers against these Dryads on the enemy side.
Forces are under attack.
The wagons can become really good later on, but we don't see that yet. Still, more A-bombs instead. So it's going to be a very beefy front line here for WFZ with those 3 abominations.
And only 1 mountain giant. That's still a position where you can dodge them and ignore them. Second expansion coming on the high ground, though. One more upgrade.
TH doesn't have an invul. This is really...
Yes.
TP, I mean. TP. It's really dangerous. He's close to the shop, I guess, but... Naga has found herself in quite some trouble before.
Second abomination for free. And maybe even the third one. He is not ignoring the mountain giants, but focusing on them heavily. Which is not perfect. Third abomination falling.
WFZ attacking the MGs and the Demon Hunter. I don't know why he's not going for the Dryads. Those should be the way easier kills.
Yeah, I agree. Has to micro against it for sure. There's an invul and a heal pot on the demon, and he's close to level 5. He should be safe. In the meantime, the piercing damage is vanishing.
Staff out, saves the 1 MG. That means the Demon Hunter doesn't have a staff to rely on, but still has the double potions. Oh, but 1 MG here might actually be falling. Okay. WZ's fighting his way back. Disease Cloud is starting to kick in. The DK in deep trouble. Double click TP gets him away to safety. But 1 MG was killed over here.
Shade sees the expo. That's... could be the game win if he establishes the third base. Big kills at the end for WFZ. Preventing level 5, getting a lot of HP out of TH's army. But yeah, I don't know if that is the right idea. To focus these mountain giants. If you can clobber down...
try to defend.
If you can clobber down this expo, that was the right idea. With the high ground, WFZ definitely has an advantage.
2 MGs pop from the main, and they're gonna help here in this defense. The demon taking a ton of damage, forced into the invul right away. Staff was on cooldown, so that means the demon is actually in quite a bit of trouble here. Invul's gonna run out very soon, has to go for the heal scroll. There it is. Finally the MGs join the field.
They completely skipped Bear, so there's no Richu at all. Nova from the back, chasing further. Demon Hunter should be out of that fight. Here's double 5. The Dryads are untouched.
Again, attacking the MGs. Well, he's gonna get 1 kill here, so that's actually really nice. But the Dryads could be much easier kills, as it seems. DK dropping lower as well. The damage, when the Demon isn't in this army, is just really low. Demon finally rejoins with 2 heal pots brought from the main.
Destroyer falls for pretty much nothing. Micro mistakes by WFZ for sure. So that's 61, 68. Oh, Nova. Here comes the focus on the DK. Forces the TP. What WFZ is trying to do throughout the entire fight, forcing TPs and making sure your opponent is leaving that position. TH does it in no time. Keeps the expo up. He's mining from 3 bases now.
And with all those resources, could even be making another transition into, I don't know, gyms, perhaps. Exactly.
Second slaughterhouse and a meat wagon. And improved unholy armor 2 and the attack upgrade for abominations as well. Rare to see. Thank you, Pufek Shun, for the 15-month resub. Lich gets double invul.
MG's at the fountains. Look at all that free healing.
Yep.
Juicy, juicy.
It's so sick. Fountain healing percentage-wise. And that's a lot of percentages.
Naga now even close to 4. Did the TH finally rebuy a safety TP? Yes, thank goodness. WFZ still with a big army though. 72 supply for him. Going more and more into A-bombs.
And 0-2 upgrades now for them. They hold on for quite some time. Disease Cloud on the Dryads, this time well spread. 72 versus 78. 2-2 upgrades on the MGs.
Yeah.
And 3-2 coming.
Yeah, and 3-3 is even queued already. Gonna take a while till it's done, but will be in a few minutes.
We finally have damage against the meat wagon, and I wonder if WFZ is switching his focus targets. With this ultra range siege damage. 3-3 queued. These MGs have so much value. He must ignore them, right? What's their effective HP?
Very high.
Very
high. But the firepower of WFZ's army is actually not too bad either.
Mass meat wagons now. He needs a little bit more time.
But Chimroos is on the way. And Chim is exactly what the doctor ordered against A-bombs and wagons.
Okay. And you want a clear front line with these meat wagons. He has 2 now. Naga in trouble. Goes for the invul. Taunt is not helping her, that's for sure. Okay, he's focusing the Dryads. Abominations are taking care of the Mountain Giants. Has to reposition. Naga possibly a target. Switches the focus to the Demon Hunter once again. No mana here anymore. Level 4 for the Naga on TH's side. But finally there's damage on the Dryads. And TH has to dance with it.
And the wagon control pretty decent so far, but yeah, also TH with his Dryad saves not too bad. The 1 MG would be a big kill, and WFZ gets it, and with that the level 4. But it was all time for the transition to start kicking in, because the Chimroos is now ready, and TH is super rich.
Yeah,
with
2K.
more than 1,500 gold still.
2k gold. 90 supply. That means WFZ gets more income. Currently. 14 gold versus 12.
And with the wagons also, expos can be sniped really quickly. The Ancient of War spying a little bit more time. The Chim transition isn't ready yet.
Look, like, on the screen, you can see the upkeep costs now for TH. They are skyrocketing. 1,000 gold already. Triple meat wagon, you called it. 1-0 upgrades. There must be a TP. There is. Mass repair. Lich has to work against it, maybe. TP damage is enough. WFZ with a nice surgical strike.
A repair was super late there. That looked like a bit of a mistake from TH, but he's setting up the expansion right away again. He was still pretty rich. Mains have expired though, so both players now down to 1 mining base, and that's only 4 gold per second now in high upkeep.
TH is setting up a new tree, not moving the Tree of Eternity over. Still at 89. I think it's a wise choice to stay at low upkeep. Second attack upgrade for the Meat Wagon. It's gonna be Meat Wagon number 4. 1 Chimera is out. Does he have web or not?
Yeah, really hard to position the Chim well. There is web, but the Chim seems to be well enough protected in the back, but also has no damage.
There's a Taunt Void though. Taunt is going off everywhere. Abomination is falling. This time the Dryads are very safe, or are they? He's trying to break through the Meat Wagons. There's a lot of repair in forms of Acolytes. Web constantly. He can't really reach the Meat Wagons. Good control by WFZ so far. And the Chim is out.
A-bombs have all been killed off as well though. DK, far forward, low HP, so is the Lich. The heroes here in quite a bit of trouble. More and more fiends are dying. WZ is losing more and more supply now, down at 70. Still 84 for TH. Now even able to go towards the backline of Meat Wagons. Takes one of them out. The Dryad somehow still alive, and that's it. GG. TH takes the 2-0 here with his off race.
Heroes were about to fall, and in the end, there was too many MGs. They provided like a vanguard for the Dryads, and a little bit for the Chimera as well. And he was never able to touch them, really, when his own blocker line was just gone. Yeah, that was the quarterfinals, Remo. 3 times a 2-0 and 1-2-1. This gives us the semifinals for December 23rd. They look like this. Swoop. Happy versus Fly, Focus versus TH.
That's gonna be some awesome games, dude. One day before Christmas to give us an early present with some of the best players in the world. 2 Chinese, 1 Korean, and 1 Russian.
Yeah, once again.
Gonna be battling out for more points, more prize money. All of these now in the prize money ranks already. For 4th place, it is already $500.
Yeah. And you might think, oh, this is going to be hard for Happy. He will be playing with high ping against these best players in the world, and 2 of them are orcs. But guess what? He's going to be in China. He's making his way over to Shanghai again for the Super WGL. He's going to play the qualifiers on December 18 or 19. I'm still not sure for Super WGL. And then we'll stay a bit to play the CC Master Cup qualifier, most likely. Yeah.
And yeah, that's it for our first tournament of the day. But fret not, friends, because we have more Warcraft action in store. We're going to have W3IL starting in about an hour.
In about an hour indeed. Remo, I know we're going to take a little break to just get some food and all. But what else could we do to please our viewership that was so generous and so supportive today? Do you like, can you think of something that we could do?
Well, I mean, what we could do is play some Remo versus the World.
Hells yeah! Remo versus the World coming up after a little break. How much do we want to give us? Like 20 minutes for some food? Does that sound about right?
Yep, sounds good.
Sounds right. All right, guys, stay tuned. I'm going to play some music for you. And in 20 minutes, in 10 past 4, we're going to play some Remo versus the World. You can already join Clan B2W on the European Battle.net. Let's have some fun. And then W3IL Grand Finals. This is just a little warm-up. Stay tuned.